Hi guys, my friends and colleagues. I just wanted to reach out for a quick post on a couple of things. If you've been reading any of my posts, you know that I've been posting about social distancing and self-isolation, which has kind of come to the forefront at this point where everyone is talking about it. So I hope that you're doing that. If it's not for yourself, at least for the mitigation of this virus, which is going to put a tremendous stress on our medical system. And for the people who really need it, we want to make sure that every possible opportunity for them to get well is there. So if you can do that, that would be great. We are, also in the process of putting together some things. We realize this time is stressful and our businesses are all slowing to a halt and we're pretty much all in this together. But I do think that there is a path to proliferation during difficult times. And if you look at any of the most stressful times in history, there are people who hunker down and figure out how they can make a difference to help people and help themselves. So we're working on some of those projects right now, and we're hoping to bring to you some tips and tools and strategies in the upcoming days. Also, something that I think will be really fun because we are all in isolation, and it can be a little stir crazy at times. So we're putting together a live happy hour, live cocktails digitally, and that'll be an opportunity for us to get together and talk, maybe while having a glass of wine in the comfort and safety of our own antiviral home. I know Anrik is working on that, and we're excited to talk to you guys about that and hope you'll participate, where we could just have some candid conversation about some of the challenges that we're all facing and some of the things we're all going through, because we're all in this together. So just a couple of quick things that we're doing. I've bought out all the nail brushes in stores, so I know everyone's washing their hands like crazy. We're doing that too. I've bought out the nail brushes because a lot of the bacteria and viruses can get stuck under your nails, so I'm scrubbing them, and as you can see, I've cut all my nails now. And the other thing is cleaning off your doorknobs and anything plastic that you're touching on a regular basis. Even if you're in a grocery store, try to wear gloves. The grocery store is actually one of the worst places because people are always touching things and looking at them and reading labels. If they're touching it, that virus can last on plastic or metal for as long as up to 7 days. So you want to be careful regardless of the data points on that. There's not a lot of data points on anything at this point, so it's better safe than sorry. When you walk out of a store, if you have gloves on, peel them off, throw them out. The other thing is, when you get home, empirical data is showing us that they have so far that the virus can get on your clothing. So take your clothing off, throw them in the laundry, don't even walk into your house really with them. Don't walk through the house with them. And then the one thing that I think is really vital, and I've been doing this for a long time because years ago when I was quite young, I used to get infections in my throat. And I went to a very incredible doctor who is the doctor to all the best opera singers in the world. And he said, I'm going to tell you the trick to getting rid of all viruses. And he said, it's steam. So he had me steaming every day. And I will tell you, I went from chronically getting tonsillitis and strep throat to never having it again. Literally in 20 years, never had it again. Not taking antibiotics or anything else. So we set up a steaming station in our house, and if you have a steamer, that's great, but if you don't, all you need to do is boil water, folks, and sit over your steam for 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the evening, and that will virtually kill 99.9% of all viruses and bacteria in your nasal passages and in your throat, which is the primary way to contract the coronavirus, which is completely free, so nobody's really going to tell you that, but this is the truth, and I'm telling you, it really works. And I've actually consulted with a very dear friend of mine who's on the board of one of the major health companies and is a doctor. So that's good advice from the doctors. And the other thing is diffusing. If you have a diffuser and you have essential oils, I just read this great study out of Germany that they were using in hospitals, whereby if you're using the essential oils that have antiviral properties like tea tree, like oregano, Thieves is a blend, Purification is a blend, cinnamon is great. The essential oil, that is, not the powder, if you diffuse those in your house for 1 hour in this hospital study, it killed 20% of the virus and bacteria in the room. For 4 hours, it killed 80%, and for 9 hours, it killed 100%. So if you've got any essential oils, or you can get your hands on some and you have a diffuser, I suggest, I have them in all my main rooms right now so that you could really avoid that. The other thing is hydration. Superhydration really alkalizes your body, and it's very difficult for a virus to grow in an alkaline environment. I put pure lemon juice in here. If you don't have it, if you're going to Costco, do yourself a favor, go to the lemon juice. They have this organic Sicilian lemon juice. It's fantastic. It's 2 bottles, and you just add a bit of that to your water, and that will increase your immunity and alkalize your body a bit. The other thing is, if you are out of wipes and you need something, remember, rubbing alcohol with a Scott towel will work. Hydrogen peroxide will work. Vodka will work also. This is not a Costco commercial, but they do have their own brand. It's a huge bottle, and I bought it for disinfecting purposes. So anyway, we would love to hear what you think. If you have any challenges that I'm not addressing, I have studied homeopathy for most of my adult life, and I practice it. I make all of my own cleaning products, and I have everyone that I know on these protocols. So far, so good. If you guys have ideas, I would love to hear them. If you'd like to participate in our live digital happy hour, please, it's live digital cocktails. Just send me a link. If you have any questions, if we can help you in your business, I know we'll be coming out with a couple of things, but if we haven't addressed something and you need something in dire need, you can message me on whichever social media format you've seen this on. We would love to help you. We really want to make a difference, and we hope you do too. So do me a favor. I have a belief that you need to make a difference every day. Well, there's a lot of people out there right now that are alone, that are scared, that don't understand, that maybe don't have groceries or toilet paper or whatever it is. Reach out to those people, because even if it's just a phone call, it's so wonderful when people know you care. I have a saying, nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. So let's share that caring with the world, and God bless all of you, and hope to be on the cocktails with you this week or next week. Cheers.